Hey friends, today we're going to be reading chapter 3 of Sammy and his shepherd. So we've been going over Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. And today we're going to talk about He leads me beside still waters. So let's see what Sammy's up to today. The first glimmers of light peeked through the boards of the sheepfold. It's almost time, Sammy thought. He knew his shepherd would be there soon because a good shepherd takes his sheep into the pasture while the dew is still on the grass. Dew is a source of water for sheep, but in order for them to get it, they have to get to the pasture early. Here he is, Sammy called to the other sheep. The shepherd led them out, and soon they were munching on clean, moist grass. Early morning was Sammy's favorite time of the day. The air was crisp. The grass was yummy, and everything was still as the night softly melted into the day. Sammy called it his quiet time. He liked to use the time to think about all of his blessings. This day, Sammy thought about how much he loved the other sheep. He looked around and spotted old Gus. I know Gus is grumpy sometimes, but I do love him, Sammy thought. He saw Prissy. She drives all us crazy, but every flock needs a Prissy sheep. Then he saw Grandma. She's so old and feeble, Sammy thought. We all have to help her, but she's so wise. We're all better and stronger because she's a part of our flock. Soon he thought of something he loved about every sheep in the flock. I wonder why I love them so much, especially since we're all so different. He pondered the question for a while, then he exclaimed, I know why we all love each other. It's because we belong to the same shepherd and he loves every one of us. Sammy smiled as he thought about his kind shepherd who always provided all that the sheep needed, including fresh water. Suddenly, Sammy noticed that the pasture on the other side of the fence was empty. Oh no! The dew is almost gone and my friend and her flock aren't here yet, he worried. Sammy didn't see my friend at the fence until later that morning. She looked even thinner and weaker, and Sammy knew that it was because she had not had enough food and water. Hi, my friend, Sammy said, trying to sound cheerful. Where were you this morning? There was a heavy dew on the ground. I was in the sheep pen. My shepherd didn't let us out until all the dew was gone. I'm sorry, Sammy sympathized. Does he take you to a quiet stream where you can get water? The place where he takes us has dirty water and is full of parasites. Sometimes I get sick drinking it, my friend replied. Sammy felt sorry for my friend. But hearing these things made him even more grateful for his good shepherd. He was thankful that his shepherd always provided good water for his flock, both by making sure they got to the pasture while the dew was still on the grass, and by leading them to quiet streams. Here's a picture. I think that must be my friend. What do y'all think? Because he looks kind of puny.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He lays me down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me on paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalm 23.